Chicago is home to a thriving candy industry. We'll update the latest happenings in our next segment, but right now, it's the time of year for temporary holiday jobs, but those short-term situations can help open a door to the future. Joining us now on the Village of Bedford Park business line, reminding you to bring your business home, is Jason Wachtel, managing partner, JW Michaels & Company, based in Chicago. Jason, thank you for joining us today. And when you think of a typical temporary holiday job, you think about working in a big department store to handle the shopping rush, or maybe you work for UPS or a delivery company, doing some lending a helping hand as all those holiday packages go through the system. But there's so much more to temporary holiday work than just on the retail side.
Yes, there's a ton of work. There could be office work, office administrative work. There could be warehousing work. Could be working at a restaurant. So this is a really good time to get your foot in the door. You do a really great job. It could lead to, obviously, full-time employment.
And this seems like this holiday season compared to holiday seasons in years past, just given the tightness of the labor market, there's a very good chance of your shot going in once the holiday season is over, that you probably could be considered for full-time employment. So what are some things to do to make sure you're at the top of their list come January?
Well, the first thing, as you pointed out, is getting your foot in the door, and this is a great time to do it because the labor market is so tight. So the best thing you can do is you should treat this as a job interview. So if it's a 2-month assignment, you should treat it like a job interview. You should get there early. You should be dressed, prepared to kick some butt in whatever job you're doing. Asking for if you can do extra work, if you could pick up extra shifts, if you could work later. The more effort that you show and the better job that you do, the more you're going to be on the top of the mind of the hiring manager, the boss, or the owner. So when the season's over and they say, wow, this is a great employee, it's a tough market, let's try to bring this person on as a full-time employee.
And then on top of that, I mean, we talk about temporary holiday work, and maybe it's a way to pay for all of your holiday presents. Maybe it's a way of tackling inflation, and it's something that hundreds of thousands of people across the country take advantage of every year.
Yes, absolutely, and more so than ever. Remember, during COVID, people weren't going into stores, they weren't going into malls. And so even though the economy is a little bit tougher than it was a year or two ago, the employment market is still so tight where people are now going into stores, COVID's sort of in the back of mind. So this is a great opportunity, as you said, to earn extra money, to fight inflation, to pay for the holidays, or to get a head start in savings for the upcoming year.
We're talking to Jason Wachtel, managing partner, JW Michaels & Company in Chicago. On the hiring side of the equation, how big of a deal is the holiday season in terms of scouting employees that you want to keep on full year-round?
Well, so it's an interesting time of year because the labor market, as we know, still remains extremely tight. And so companies are actively interviewing. The question is, are they going to pull the trigger and you're going to start before the holidays, or are you going to start afterwards? That's sort of a lot of factors that sort of play into that. But this is still a very, very good time to be looking for work. A lot of companies are hiring right now. It's just the only challenging part of this time of the year is, are they going to hold the decision to hire someone until after the new year, or are they going to bring them on before the holidays?
Jason Wachtel, managing partner, JW Michaels & Company, based in Chicago. Thank you for joining us today.